So our crew's working in Toms River. We're one of the 3 crews that's working out here through Jersey Cares. Our homeowners are Steve and Katie Mecca. They've got a 12-week-old baby named Ryan. I kind of wish Steve was here to tell this because obviously we weren't here to experience it. But if you see behind me, there's sort of a break wall for the mouth of the river here. Waves, you know, when it's windy, waves come up, they sort of crash up against that. That same thing was happening on his front porch during Hurricane Sandy. So all the way up across the road, through his front yard, and up to what at the time was sort of the 2nd-story deck, waves would be splashing, you know, coming all the way up and onto his front porch. And they would, I believe, were sitting in the second story of the house at the time. And I mean, goodness, I mean, I can only imagine what it must have been like to ride it out and watch the water come up like that. The area that's out here, this is the door that we've been coming in. This goes into the basement. This was originally the front door of the house. And this area here was the entryway, totally filled with sand after Hurricane Sandy. And inside the house, water 6 feet high down here. Steve was telling us a story about being on the upstairs floor, just watching the water come in, and feeling pretty fortunate that it didn't go into the 2nd story. But if you come in here and you look, I mean, there was water almost all the way up in the basement. Good 6 feet of water here in the basement. They've been in the house here for 3 years, and they had damage obviously all the way through the floor that you're looking at right now. And basically when we got here, there was some drywall on the walls. It had been all framed, and there was some drywall on the walls. We finished the drywall almost completely. There are a few trouble spots that we're not going to be able to get to this week. Basically framing in and hanging drywall all throughout this floor, which used to be the 1st floor of the house. But once he's completely finished with the project, it'll actually be the basement.